If your focus for learning English is just to become speaker of English, I promise you that you will never master English language and your fluency is in jeopardy. Stay with me, stay with me. I know if you ask anybody who goes in English learning centers, why are you learning English? Almost all of them will tell you, I'm learning English because I want to speak English very well. That answer is so pervasive in our Francophone speaking Africa today because the system designed to teach us English was designed to produce mere speakers of English. People who monopolize the talking, they are busy showing people they too can speak English. I was one of them. And I went on to check very well how was the system composed. Do you know what I discovered? I discovered that the system that makes us study English as subject matter was designed to make us talk first or speak first, understand next, then we start thinking, wow, I wish I didn't say this. In other words, they trained us to speak like a child. When we were a child, how did we speak? We spoke first, understood next, then we start thinking, oh, I knew I shouldn't have said this. How do you know that you are still under the influence of English as a subject matter? It is when discussing, you are doing the three following things. Number one, when your interlocutor is talking to you, you are translating him from English to French or French to English on the board of your mind. Number two, you are focused on his English words, individually checking his mistakes, mispronunciations, accent, all those things. Three, you are formulating your own answers, waiting for him to finish so you can take the turn. If you identify with those three things right now, you need my training. Why do you need my training? What do I offer differently? In my training of English as of pragmatic spoken English, what I bring to you as fresh thing is I change your paradigm. We shift the focus from speaking to listening. Yes. Until you become a great listener, you are not yet a great speaker. I am not the one who said it first. Dr. David Schwartz, the author of Magic and Thinking Big, said, petty people monopolize the speaking, the talking, but big, great people, they monopolize the listening. When having conversation with someone, what do you monopolize? I was under the influence of the English as subject matter. I was really in it. So what happens when someone is speaking to me? I am trying to show him I'm the one who speaks the best. Shut up. I want to be the only one talking English. I try to sound deep. All I'm trying to do is monopolizing the talking, making everybody sure that I'm the only one speaking English to draw attention on me. So I'm not talking about something I just read. It is something I've been through. It was the worst period of my time speaking English. Worst period ever. When I'm not in the control of the conversation, that's weakness. God saved me from that weakness. That's why I bring this new fresh concept for you. Teaching you how to listen. And that turns you into a person who listens by reading the ideas of people first, understand them before you can take the floor and express your understanding of what they said. We call it communication. I teach you how to communicate with English language in my system. how do you know you had a great conversation with somebody? It is when at the end of the conversation, you are not just the only winner. We win together. Isn't that communication? A loop? You tell me something, I process it, digest it, understand first, and ask you a question, and now give you my opinion, and we win. You understand, I understand. We listen to each other. You are no more busy monopolizing the talking. The key to language mastery is listening. But how to listen? What are the strategies to listen to people? When do you know you have listened to someone? How to become the great listener you need to become a great communicator. If you want to learn the whole package, then DM me now to take the class. This is not just for beginners of English. I had advanced level when I stopped. I caught myself in that problem. So you need it too. I'm already speaking English. Yes, I know. But have you ever listened? Have you ever tried to communicate with English? Try that one. This is what I want to help you. I have many students who have advanced level, but still they say, I've never heard this before. You are not supposed to be a talker of English. You are supposed to be communicators with English. And until you are communicating, no matter the accent that you have, no matter how eloquent you sound, no matter the vocabulary you know, people will not get much from you. Have you noticed why Francophone Africa is lagging behind? Always the talk of the town when it comes to misery, poverty, underdevelopment. Yeah, it is because we speak English like American, but we think like French people. Okay, I'm going to develop that later on. But remember, the goal for learning English is to become a great listener, to understand people, not a great talker to bore people. My name is Apollinaire Kekere. I'm a teacher of pragmatic spoken English. It is a pleasure